Cincinnati to Indiana coming right now. One of the best in the business, Dave Pat.
10 crowd to another, a sold-out Memorial Stadium in Bloomington with a top 10 team in town as Indiana welcomes 8th-ranked Cincinnati on a 105-degree day on the field. Welcome to college football on ESPN, presented by Marathon. You're watching the Big Ten on ESPN. And 2 hours before kickoff, there were tempers flaring briefly on the field. Players had to be separated by the coaches. All good, though, between the head coaches, Tom Allen and Luke Fickell. And welcome to the booth now. Dave Pasch with Dusty Dvorak, Tom Luginbill on the field. For Indiana, this is one of the biggest games in recent memory that fans can actually watch. They beat Penn State and Michigan a year ago, but nobody was here. And they're playing a team that, yes, it's way too early to talk about college football playoff for a group of 5 team. But if they can beat Notre Dame in a couple weeks and Indiana today, they'll turn some heads.
Look, Luke Fickell has built a bully in the American Conference. It's a legitimate top 10 team in college football. NFL talent on both sides of the ball, a very talented and deep defense, and a legitimate Heisman Trophy candidate in Desmond Ridder. And they're taking on an Indiana team. Tom Allen has built a culture, a magical season in 2020. They didn't like the way this year started with their performance against Iowa. A great opportunity to reinforce last year's magical run wasn't a fluke. It's the real deal here in Bloomington.
And it is hot down on the field as we check in with the third member of our crew, Tom Luginbill.
You got it, guys. I'll tell you what, Desmond Ridder is the very definition of player development. It was just over 2 years ago that this was a player that was erratic, he was raw, he was athletic, and now all of a sudden, fast forward, he's a Heisman Trophy candidate, and a legitimate one at that. He's poised, he checks all of the intangible factor boxes, and he's a great runner, but even better passer than people give him credit for. Expect to see the full gamut of the game plan, run and pass, out of this Cincinnati offense today, guys.
And we will see Ridder here momentarily. Indiana won the toss and deferred, so Ridder and the Bearcat offense will take the field here shortly. Cincinnati started the year number 8 in the rankings under 5th-year head coach Luke Fickell, moved up to number 7, but then dropped after beating Murray State 42-7, but it took a while for Cincinnati to get going. Indiana, meanwhile, was ranked 17th